I think it's high time that we made one that had female characters.
Well, congratulations on the film. You're continuing the legacy of American Pie.
Thank you.
So what elements did you want to bring in from the original franchise?
Well, I wanted it to be, first of all, funny. Second of all, innocent, and exploring of sexuality. And I wanted it to be empowering, for the characters who are in it. I'm a big fan of, you can probably tell, of the American Pie movies, and I was just super lucky to get to do this particular American Pie movie at this particular time.
Do you think, well, now it's on the opposite end. The original films, you had the sex-starved male teens, and now we have the women. Do you think it's liberating to show a different side?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's if it's not liberating, it's at least balancing. You know, there's been 8 American Pie movies that really have, in every one of them, male characters, and with varying degrees of success as movies. And I think it's high time that we made one that had female characters. I think it's for women, but it's also for men as well. I think that to the American Pie fan, I'm hoping that it works as an American Pie movie, and to everyone in the world, I hope it works as a movie that's empowering for women, and treats them in the way that the men were treated, in the first 8 movies, but in a particular way that the women should be treated. It's a little bit, it's a little raunchy. It's I think empowering. I think it's physically funny, like the others. What did you think?
Yeah, no, definitely funny, and just to see it on from a different aspect was interesting. And things have changed so much because there was so much that was taboo beforehand. Because there's sex toys involved and free talk, and I think we're used to it now because like shows like Sex and the City kind of opened it up for women to explore their sexuality, right? And that's what the girls in this movie do. They explore their sexuality.
Yeah, it's true. I think that there's been some, there's this sort of long-standing double standard that's applied to female sexuality over male sexuality for some reason. And it's not just it's only just starting to be broken down, but it's not broken down yet. There's, and it's in advertising and what we can put in trailers and TV spots, and it's in the ratings board about what kind of a rating a show, female sexuality is more likely to be censored, or given a more restricted rating. And it's in the attitudes of people in the film business. It feels perfectly fine to have a nude woman run across the screen, but when it's a nude man, there's a whole other level of discussion that occurs. So we opted not to have much nudity in the picture at all. In fact, I don't think there's any nudity in the picture, but it kind of feels like there's some raunchiness, which is
Yeah. Well, you can't talk American Pie without raunchiness, right?
Yeah.
And then there's some legacies in there. One of the girls is a Stifler. So any talk of a cameo?
In a new movie or in this one?
In this movie, since she's obviously related. the
Yeah,
Stifler legacy.
no, we didn't try to get Sean William Scott back. I guess we could have asked him, but we were really trying to set the picture apart.
Mm.
And the stiff we at one point we were even debating whether or not we would even call that character Stifler, when maybe we just have Lizzie Broadway play just a kind of slightly athletic, aggressive, loud person. But I'm glad we kept it as Stifler in the end, because she did a really nice take on the Stifler family.
Right. Yeah, I enjoyed her character. She was tough.
She really was.